I am the Dadcrafter, and this is the Chest Cavity Mod Challenge. This is a remix of livestream number 4, and in this episode, we are learning. That's right, there's a whole lot left for us to learn about this mod, and in this episode, we're going to do our best to learn as much as we can and get ourselves on track for success going forward.
Today, we're going to have some fun. We're going to test out the Blaze Heart. We're going to see what kind of powers that provides us with, and I think we're going to have ourselves a little bit of fun. If you were with me last time, we made our way into the Nether for the very first time, and we got incredibly lucky. We spawned into the Nether right next to a Nether fortress, and that just never seems to happen for me. I never get so lucky to have Nether fortresses that close to my starting point, and I'm really bad at finding Nether fortresses when I don't start right by them, so that was really, really lucky. But
that's right, not only did we get lucky enough to spawn right by a Nether fortress, but we were lucky enough to find some blazes pretty quickly and to collect some organs from those blazes that we're going to take a look at now.
Here it is, right here, Blaze Core. It looks like a heart, but Blaze Core. And we are going to open up our own chest, and we're going to replace our heart with the Blaze Heart. Now, I think that's compatible. It didn't really specify. It says only compatible with Blaze, but seems to be working. Doesn't seem to be killing me. I'm killing me by opening my heart up every 12 seconds, but you know, that's just part of the game here. Now, what this is supposed to do is give me some sort of fire capabilities. It's also supposed to make me more fire resistant, is what I read. So let's see here. If we were to guess, I would say furnace powered might be what it does here. Oops, let's just reset that. And I think that's maybe pyromancy. I mean, that seems like it would make sense, doesn't it? Maybe pyromancy. So we'll make that one a key. So we got U and O set. Let's see if either of those do anything here. U doing nothing. O doing nothing. Let's look at it this way. If I do U, if I do O. Oh, well, that hurt me. Oh, so I'm getting hurt because I don't have a proper heart in place. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's put that there, and let's try just putting that heart somewhere else. I have a heart. Why are you still telling me I'm getting hurt from organ rejection? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have extra hearts now. Ooh, do you see that? I've got 2 extra hearts when I put the heart over there. So we'll go ahead and we'll eat this. What? Do you have organ? Do you have the organ position effect? Something ain't right here because my guy is not liking what's going on here. Let's try taking this out for now. So yeah, that definitely was giving me extra hearts, but I was getting organ rejection. Well, Google seems to have done me wrong because it made it look like I could just pop this in my chest, but it does say only compatible with Blaze. Yeah, organ failure, which is exactly what I had. We're going to go ahead and open up another Blaze and see if there was something else inside. I thought we got the Blaze shell, but that says only compatible with Blaze, and the Blaze core says only compatible with Blaze. So maybe I need to get one that's compatible, because I noticed that sometimes when you open up a mob, it does say like that some are compatible and some aren't on the organs.
That's right. One of our big learnings for today is compatibility. And not all organs are compatible with the Dadcrafter or safe to use. Some can only be used by the mob themselves.
All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll make... Oh boy, I don't think... Am I wearing gold? Okay, I am. I was nervous there for a second. Although, one of the things that we wanted to find out was what these guys looked like on the inside. So we're going to have to do this and find out. I got to weaken them a little bit. Piglin's chest cavity. So pretty much looks like my chest cavity, except animal. So he's got like all the same things that I do, except that it's animal everything. So we're going to take his muscle because we can make food out of that, and we always need more food. And we took his spine. I think the smartest thing to do is also throw his heart on the ground, because that'll take care of him. We'll take this guy out also the same way. And we're just gonna little cruel and unusual treatment of the piglins here, but I don't really want them to attack me, so we're just gonna let them go and expire these guys, because otherwise they would be attacking us. So we'll take them out just like that. Easiest way once you've got their chest open is, well, take the things out of their chest, because they can't live with those any more than we can. And of course, the thing I did not bring with me is a crafting table. So let's go ahead and let's get that crafting table.
With some fresh muscle in hand, we'll go ahead and craft up some raw meat slices and make our way back into the nether.
All right, we've got somewhere that we can be safe from the wither skeletons. So we'll take out this guy. Wither skeletons are pretty terrifying, but they have a major weakness, which is that they're tall. And a tall guy is not able to do as much as a short guy in terms of places they can go. So let's go ahead and let's open this guy up. Only compatible with blaze. These are what I wanted, was these things. The functioning blaze rods. Now, I know he's blowing me up, but that's all right. We're going to get away from him. He's probably going to expire here soon because we took his heart. And I don't think he can live very long without his heart. All right, so we got that wither skeleton taken care of. We got that blaze. And his heart, again, was not compatible with us. So we'll go ahead and we'll open this fella up. We'll just right away get the stuff that we want. I don't know if these are useful for anything, but they seem cool. They seem like they should be useful for something. Only compatible with blaze so far on both of the hearts that we've gotten. Oh, well, there's another blaze, so let's go ahead and open him up. Still only compatible with blaze. And still going to kill me. Oh boy, we might not survive this one. Whoo, that was close. Oh man. Well, we got to remember that getting set on fire hurts, and that we don't want to burn to death. So we will be a little more careful with ourselves here and make sure that we actually eat in between blaze attacks. I was just trying to go right after that guy again. Now, 3 hearts, all compatible only with blazes, though. So I'm not really sure. Are we going to find one that's compatible with us, or are they all going to be only compatible with blazes? That's what I don't know. At least we're finding blazes that we can fight with. Ooh, that is a long way down. Okay, so we don't want to fall down there. That's good to know. I know where there's a blaze spawner, and that's where I can probably get the most blazes from.
Struggling to find compatible parts within the blazes that we've opened so far, we're going to make our way around this nether fortress and try to find that spawner where we can get a whole bunch more to choose from.
Still only compatible with blaze. Oh, we got a ghast up there. We got to watch out for him. Is there anything in a ghast that we can take? Gosh, how the heck would you get to a ghast to even steal from them? I think there is something we're supposed to try to get from a ghast. Oh man, I don't even have the slightest clue how I'm going to go about this one. I have a feeling this is going to be certain death, but we're going to go after this ghast up here. We're going to try to see if we can't get whatever he's packing. Ghast stomach. Yeah, that's right.
That's right indeed. It is a ghast's stomach that we're looking for, but before we can get the stomach, we're going to have to figure out how to get the ghast.
Well, I don't know where that ghast went, but if I see him again, I will go for his stomach. But if I don't, we're going to go for these guys. Oh, and we've got that spawner blocked. Okay, so we can actually think this through. How do we want to make this so that they can spawn, but we can kill them without them killing us? That's what we want here. So if we do that, that'll kind of trap them in here, I think. Oh no, gotta actually close off the sides too, huh? All right. Oh wow, how did he spawn through that spawner being blocked off? That's me. That's me. That's certain death. How did those guys spawn when I have the spawner torched? I always thought that the spawner being torched was the way to stop it from spawning things, and clearly that was not the case.
Despite finding and blocking off the blaze spawner, we're still finding ourselves having a tough time taking out those blazes. Turns out, adding a torch to a blaze spawner isn't enough to stop them from spawning, and I'm not good enough to take 10 at a time.
Get my stuff, 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 and we're going. Come on, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Whew. Well, that worked better than expected. Alright, well, we need to focus on killing some ghasts right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually close this off altogether. Oh man, this fire is no joke. Blaze, it doesn't work because they can spawn in any light level. Oh, so that's the issue. Okay. Well, I did not know that about blazes, that they could spawn in any light level, but that definitely makes sense as to why they were able to spawn. So we've got that closed off a little better now, to where at least we can kind of do one of these, I think. Let's see. How did he still hit me? Oh, because he's over there. Gosh. Well, that would be the explanation. That guy is not in the room with the others. This is where a bow and arrow would really come in handy. If I had a bow and arrow, I could take this guy out pretty easily, but without one, he's going to just keep attacking me while I'm trying to get his buddies in here. That's alright. We'll get him to come at us eventually. Oh, no. Come at me, bro. I need to be able to attack you. Let's see. Problem is I can barely reach these guys. They can certainly reach me. And this guy is just like a menace. He's not giving me any room to work here. And I can't really get to him because he's just floating over the void there. But he just wants to keep attacking me. Every attack takes me down almost to 0. Okay, so let's see. What can we do to stop him? We can build this up higher. There. Now he won't be able to attack me from the side as easily. He'll still be able to go around it, but hopefully that'll kind of take me out of his range. Not out of their range. I wasn't paying attention there. Yeah, Super Pup, a shelter is the right call. That's kind of what I built here, but man, it's not going to save me from the fact that those guys can shoot through that little hole a lot easier than I can attack through it. Let's see. I think I got my hole at the wrong level. Let's do this. Let's break open this block. They can still attack me, but not quite as easily. So I'm just trying right now to get some blaze rods, like that's my current goal, although I'm doing a terrible job of it. I've never had this much trouble with blaze. I think it's because I usually have a bow and arrow. So that tells me that I should probably regroup and maybe get a bow and arrow, or at least get some cooked food, because this uncooked food is not cutting it.
Feeling pretty defeated, head back to the overworld trying to think through whether a bow and arrow would give me the edge that I need to take these blazes, and what the best way to get one would be.
So the bow is only going to do me so good if I don't have arrows. Might be time, just might be time, to make a mob spawner so that I can get bows and arrows to my heart's content. The question is there anything I can do with these? Or are they even worth saving? I'm not really sure. But what I am sure of is that I can absolutely make myself a mob spawner. I'm in a pretty good spot for it because I like to build them over the water. Things I need for that is I'm going to need a second bucket. Oh, I don't even have a bucket. Did I lose my only bucket? Oh, wow, I did. All right, I'm going to need 2 buckets. Because I need 2 buckets of water up there with me. I'm going to need to go chop down a couple dozen trees. Because, yep, I'm going to need to go chop some trees. Because that's the other thing I'm going to need is some wood. I've got a spider just hanging out here. Oh, you know what? Here's what we'll do with him. We needed something from this guy, right? Oh, shoot. Come on. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on over here? What's going on over here? This is daytime. You're not supposed to attack me. All right, let's regroup. Regroup. All right. We're safely in the house. We need to eat something. I really thought I could quickly get in that spider and get his silk gland or whatever it is, but he apparently disagreed with giving it. He wasn't going to give it over without a fight, I guess I should say. Can you use the blaze hearts as a fuel source? You know, that would make sense, right? No, it won't take it. But you know what I do have that I could use there is I have lava. Whew. All right, well, we're going to use our creeper trick here. We're going to go ahead and just take his innards and make them his outwards. Where'd he go? Well, no sooner than we said we're going to eliminate the creeper, he disappeared on us. That spider I thought I saw go up on the roof, but maybe he despawned. No, he's up there. He's just hanging out up there. All right, well.
After striking out with both the spider and the creeper, we're going to go ahead and just move on with cutting down some trees and continuing to collect the resources that we need to build ourselves a mob grinder.
No, it's not worth it. I said I could kill that chicken to try to get the feathers, but I mean, even assuming I get one, it's just not worth it. That spider right there is just tempting me. He's like begging me to steal his silk gland. So we're going to go ahead and do that since he's begging. Can't leave a spider begging. That just wouldn't be right. Come here. Where's this? There it is. Silk gland. Got it. All right. So we've got the silk gland this time. It says only compatible with spider, but I think that's untrue.
Still debating whether organs need to be compatible or not in order for them to work. I'm going to go ahead now and try out that spider silk gland and find out for myself.
And then we want to open, and we're going to go ahead and throw that silk gland in there. And then we need to set up the keybind because I think we changed it. Yeah, we got U for furnace powered, O for pyromancy, silk. Make that a U also. And then let's see here. If we give ourselves this view. Did we put it in the wrong spot? Because it's not working now either. See you, Tub Pup. Catch you later. What would we replace the silk gland? I don't remember taking anything else out of myself. I thought I just put it in that spot. Well, now I'm rejecting the organ, so I got to get it out. I'm going to have to do some research because I am not sure what I'm doing wrong here with this silk gland. We'll hang on to those. Well, there's the creeper. Now you can't explode. Ha ha. I love that. Just steal the creeper's appendix and he is done. Sprout doesn't matter, but keybinds might need to be different because it's only usable with spider. What does that mean? Do you mean that last time I just happened to find one that was compatible with Dadcrafter? Because yeah, I mean, like these do both say only compatible with spider. Is it actually possible to find one that's compatible? Because maybe that could be the issue. Wow, that makes this challenge so much harder if you need to find the ones that are actually compatible versus just anyone. Because you're going to have to open up probably dozens of spiders before you find one that's actually compatible. Because the majority of the stuff that I find is not compatible. Well, now I'm starting to see why my kids made that the challenge, because it's a lot more challenging than I thought it was. I was thinking like, boom, I got this. So I do have to keep opening up blazes till I find a blaze core that's compatible. I do have to keep opening up spiders till I find one that's compatible. Apparently the appendix of a creeper is, well, I feel like it says not compatible, but it still works. So I don't know, I'm challenging that. I'm not sure that that's accurate, that it has to be compatible. Although it certainly seems that way because it's not working.
Despite the evidence continuing to stack up in favor of organs needing to be compatible, I am the Dadcrafter after all, and I continue to challenge that logic and question whether or not that's true, simply because I was able to use a non-compatible creeper appendix. I'll find out as time goes on that compatibility definitely matters, so for now, we're going to focus on our mob grinder.
We need 2 stacks of ladders because we're going to be going 2 stacks high. And then we're going to need a whole ton of these. I think we're actually going to need a little more wood. Let's see. Still have more. Let's see if this is enough. I forget the exact number, but I think it's more than 2 stacks. So we'll go and we will collect some more wood.
Right about now, I end up having to take a quick break because a door-to-door salesman is trying to sell me some new internet, which clearly I don't need.
These guys are relentless, though. Tried telling him about 6 times I'm not interested. He just did not want to hear it. Doesn't he know I'm busy Minecrafting?
Busy indeed, but looks like we finally collected enough wood to move on.
Now, one of the things that we're going to want to do is make an easy path to this. So, let's get rid of that. There we go. Now I'm pretty sure we have enough. We'll take those with us just in case. So we're going to open up. You know what? We won't do that. I was going to make it go like right out of my house, but it's good enough if we just go out here. One of the things that we want to do is use slabs over blocks because they're just that much more efficient. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. We'll take that. Probably grab that as well. We've got a crafting table on us. Yep, we got our bed on us. We're good. All right, we're going to sleep now. I think it's nighttime and I don't really feel like getting myself blown up while trying to do this.
This turns out to be a well-timed sleep because it comes right as I'm given the alert that it's time for me to wrap up the stream.
Sorry about that, but that is my signal that I'm going to wrap this up because that was my son telling me that it is dinner time. And the Dadcrafter cannot play Minecraft through dinner because then we get crabby family crafters and well, that's just not all right. Let's see if this spider's got a compatible. He does not. It's only compatible with spider. So now we're going to have to kill him. Well, look at that. That's one way to get string. But for today, this was fun. Glad I could jump on here and play for a little bit this wild Friday. We managed to test out some silk glands that didn't work. We managed to go to the Nether and mess around with a couple of blazes, steal their blaze cores, and we've collected all the resources that we need to build our mob grinder. So next time, I think what we'll do is we'll build ourselves a mob grinder.
And building a mob grinder is exactly what we'll do in episode number 5. The live stream of that is already live on the Dadcrafter channel, but we'll get a remix episode of that up here any day now as well. And for now, I am the Dadcrafter. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Love reading your comments. We'll catch you on the next episode.